Hey guys, it's Randy, and tonight I'm going to be making Big Mama's caramel cobbler, and it tastes just as good as it sounds. The first step that you're going to do is you're going to preheat your oven to 350, which I've already done, and you're going to take a cup of butter or a stick of butter and place it in there to melt, which again I've already done. And then you'll take a cup and a half of hot water and bring it to a boil, which I've already done because it has to cool a little bit before we put it over. The ingredients I'll have posted below, and I'll also have them linked to the video. Your next step is going to be mix your flour, which is 1.5 cups of self-rising flour. There is a big difference in self-rising and just regular flour, because all baking is chemistry. And the chemistry of self-rising flour has a leavening agent such as baking soda or something like that already mixed in. Your next step is going to put your sugar, which is 1.5 cups of just regular sugar. And then you're going to do 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then you'll do a 1/2 cup, 3/4 cup of milk. And then you'll just mix that all in. This is actually going to create the crust of our cobbler. And it's really good and super easy recipe. It takes about 10 minutes to get everything together, and then it takes 30 minutes to bake. But it seems like you did a lot more effort than you really did. Okay, the next thing that you're going to do is take your pan, your preheated pan, and your melted butter out of the oven. You'll just kind of get that more centered. And then you'll pour your crust in. And try to get all of it out of there as best as possible. And then just spread it around the pan. Make it pretty even. And it's okay if the butter gets mixed in. Okay, the next step that you'll do is you'll take a 1/2 cup of light brown sugar and you'll just sprinkle it over the top. Try to get it as even as possible. And what this is actually going to do is we're going to pour hot water over it. And when that bakes, it'll break down all the components, because again, all cooking is a form of chemistry, and create the caramel for our caramel cobbler. Get all that off there. Now, you'll take your hot water, which I've already heated up and brought to a boil, and then you'll just pour that all over it. It doesn't look like it's going to taste as good as it is, but I guarantee you it's going to taste really good. And then you'll open the oven. And you'll put it in your oven, it's preheated to 350, and you'll bake it for 30 minutes. 5 more minutes to the time, because it wasn't completely golden. Now you can see it looks a lot less gross than it did when we first put it in there. And you'll let it cool a little bit, and What's really good is if you cut it while it's still hot and put a scoop of ice cream on it, and then it tastes super good. But that's my project. Thanks, guys.